Here are 5 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a high school sport.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline, sportsmanship, and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages and fewer disciplinary problems.
Number 3.
High school sports help fight teen obesity and substance abuse.
Here's number 4.
High school sports provide wholesome, constructive after-school activity, perfect for today's families.
And number 5.
And high school sports are safer than ever before. Injury surveillance and research, better equipment, and the continuing education programs for coaches provided by state and national athletic associations have made high schools.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in South Dakota is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Mount Vernon Gas and Oil, a family-owned and operated business you've come to trust for the last 33 years. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil provides all your general car service needs to get you back on the road. With a large selection of truck beds and trailers, they will have what you are looking for. Inside, you will find a wide variety of cards, perfect for any holiday or occasion. Don't forget to grab a snack and drink for the road. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil is the place to go, located at 104 South Earl Street in Mount Vernon, South Dakota. Give them a call today at 605-236-5369.
Welcome and good evening to tonight's matchup between the 15-6 Parkston, or 15-6 Mount Vernon Plankington Titans and the 10-9 Parkston Trojans. This is Pat Phillips, Dave Grody, Jim here in Plankington. Just looking a little bit, just getting ready for the game to start. Looking at the common records and between the teams don't necessarily play a lot of the same teams. Parkston tends to go south and east while we stay pretty much above the I-90. There's a couple teams just barely south. Common opponents that we've had during the year: we both beat Gregory, we both beat Bonham, we both beat Parkston. One of the games that the Trojans won was against Hanson early in the season. They beat them 53-37, and in the middle of the season we lost to Hanson 34-39. Right now they have the Trojan fight song going on. We've got about 3 minutes before the start of the game. The Parkston Trojans are the number 3 seed, and the Titans are the number 2 seed in the bracket. McCook Central is the number 1, and they'll be playing Parker tonight, the number 4 seed. So the bracket's held true so far. And as you can hear in the background, that's the Titan fight song. I see now, looking down in the crowd, we've got a few extra referees to help the officials out tonight. It's unusual to see a 6-man crew, but it looks like they're going to find a way to work it. The Titans have finished the season very strong. They've beaten Platte Geddes twice in the last week to advance to this round. Just before that game, they were able to defeat McCook Central, the number 1 seed in the regions, but didn't get enough points to overcome them. Coach Christensen's really got them playing quite well. They can play just about every facet of the game. They can get up and down on the floor. They can slow it down, run a patient offense, burn time off the clock. The biggest thing I would say is that the Titans have a tenacious defense. They run it full court. They can run it at half court. They can make it hard for teams with bigger players to score inside. That was, I think, what helped them against the McCook Central Montrose team. But we've got about a minute here before we start. Our officials for tonight, I'm just looking for my sheet, are Jim Haskamp, Aaron Vandenberg, Terry Jaspers. Oh, it looks like we've got 7 officials tonight. Got a young trainee down there in the front row. It looks also like we've got Colton Tobin, Mr. Mickinen and Mr. Deinert down there going to help out with the officiating tonight. Oh, there's even a 5th one. Carson Olinger's down there too. So we've got about 10 seconds, and I think Gary Christensen, he has been. Maybe it's Lauren Bohr tonight going to do the introductions. So hopefully my partner will get back up here. And we can. So, pretty good crowd tonight. Lauren Bohr is reading off about the South Dakota High School activity groups that support South Dakota high school athletics. Farmers Insurance, Billion Motors, First Premier Bank are just some of the corporate partners that the South Dakota Activities Association has. And we'll have the national anthem by the Plankington Pep Band. Rachel Erkelman will be the director. And that was the Pep Band playing the. And now for the Trojan lineup. They're starting out, as in all the things, is to read the. This is the cheerleaders being read. Number 10, Tia Hosbauer. Number 12, Sydney Wickersham. Ellie Weidenbach, number 13. Number 20, Izzy Holm. And number 24, Emma Yost. We'll see who the Titans start tonight. All the cheerleaders. Brisa Contreras, Cassandra Gerlach, and Peyton Gortman. They only have 3 tonight. Your home team on the scoreboard will be the MVP Tartan. A senior, number 2, Haley Walls. The other senior, number 10, Michaela Cassidy. Junior, number 15, Daly. A 7th grader, number 20, Emily Fox, and number 45, a junior, Caitlin Briggs, will be in the middle of the game. We'll see what the Titans come out with at the start of the game. They ran a 1-3-1 in the last game that really befuddled the Black Panthers down in Platte the other night. Really turned into a lot of transition points. In fact, I think Caitlin Briggs had 2 layups on the other end. You don't see your post person making it up and down the floor like that. You know, she was hustling. Emily Fox kind of leads the offense for the Titans. Even as a 7th grader, she's got a pretty good skill set. Handles the ball well, pretty well aware of where people are on the floor. Gets the other teammates to run in transition, and we're going to go up. And the Titans control the tip. So it's Walls with the ball, hands it off to Cassidy. She's going to go down to the baseline. A little bit of trouble, trapped down there. Closely guarded by number 20, Izzy Hone, turnover. Number 10, Hosbauer brings the ball up past half court into 24, Holt Yost down to the corner. Some of their numbers are a little bit hard to read. Kick to the corner, shots up, 3-pointer bounces off the back of the rim. That was Weidenbach on the shot. Back up here to Wickersham. Wickersham drives, and Fox gets the ball. And she puts the ball up and off the board, right down by Yost. Gets the ball up to Wickersham, and she's closely guarded by a couple. Michaela Cassidy comes out of the pile with it, hands it off to Emily Fox. She'll bring it up past half court, closely guarded by number 10. Ball comes into Rahane, drops the ball in to Briggs. She gets it back out as she was just going out of bounds. Looks like they're going to do like most teams do, try and run across and try to help out on Caitlin Briggs. That's the first 2 points of the game, Titans, with 6:33. Fox grabbing Wickersham, steals the ball. She's going to go in and transition layup. Fox and Briggs have led the scoring for the Titans in the last couple games. Fox kind of creates her own. She gets the ball in transition. She's not afraid to crank up a 3. Yost with the ball at the free throw line, hands it off to number 10, Hosbauer. Briggs ends up with the ball. Ball goes back to Fox. She'll bring the ball offense up and get it running. She goes to the right side, down to Walls in the corner. She looks across, crosses it over to Cassidy. Cassidy crosses over, drives in, and they're going to get a ball rolls in. Cassidy, and she'll get a chance to make an old-fashioned 3-point play. Foul is going to be on, I believe, number 20, Izzy Hone. That is the Trojans first. And now into the game is number 34, Bennett McIntosh, and I didn't see who the other one was. And McIntosh comes up with the ball, gets it back over to Wickersham. Wickersham goes to the right side, hands it off to Wiedenbach. Back over to Wiedenbach, back to Wickersham. pick set by McIntosh. Going down to the corner to Hosenbauer. Up to the point. And the three-pointer's on the way and in for Ellie Wiedenbach. So the score with 5:15. Titans 6. Caitlin Briggs with the turnaround jump shot. Bounces off the back rim. Rebounded by Cassidy. And the ball will be tipped out on the rebound by Fox. It'll be Trojan ball. Now into the game comes Caitlin Briggs and Hallie Schmidt. They really substitute and put them on a rotation. Fox guarding Wickersham. Hosenbauer swings the ball back. Picked off by Fox. She's going to go down. And she's going to kick it out to Clues. Clues puts it up, rims out. Ball tipped around, ran down by Walls. Back out to Fox into Briggs. Briggs turns around on the inside. No basket, but Haley Schmidt was able to bounce the ball off of McIntosh's leg. It'll be Titan ball under the basket. And the Titans are going to, or the Trojans are going to call a 30-second timeout. So with 4:29 left in the first period, the score is Titans 6, Trojans 3. Do you want to run an ad? I'm sure that the Trojans are talking about a little bit of ball movement. It's mainly been the two players, Hosbauer and Wickersham. And every so often, Wiedenbach with their hands on the ball. So, Walls was set to inbound the ball inside. They cross over, looking inside. Ball comes out to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to try and get it up between two players. Yost with the rebound, hands off to Hosbauer. Hosbauer goes in, misses the layup. She tries to intercept Hallie Schmidt. Back to Fox. Fox is going to bring the ball up. She's ready to press. She swings it to the left side to Schmidt. Back to the Fox. Walls drives in, and there's contact. The ball's going to be on number 12, Sydney Wickersham, the junior. It'll be a two-shot foul. Hallie's been a pretty good free throw shooter, or Haley, I should say. She gets her first. 7-3 Titans. See if she can make the second one. And up off the back of the rim. So 7-3 with 4:02. Wickersham with the ball. Passes it down to Hosbauer. Hosbauer into McIntosh. Up and over. Rebounded by Reagan Clues. Reagan Clues hands it off to Fox. She'll push it up. She goes to the left side of the floor. Hallie Schmidt dribbles around. Reagan Clues comes around. Briggs puts it up. Ball rebounded by Yost. She's dribbling up, looking for a guard to bring it up. Wickersham with the ball. She goes around the right side, kind of dribbles off her foot, and it'll be Titan ball. Mass substitution. Cassidy, Maria Baker, and Rahanic are in for the Titans. In for our Barley, for the Trojans, Barley, and number 14, Zebarth. Rahanic gets the rebound. She gets it over to Cassidy. Resets the offense. Fox dribbles down, can't get her ball up. Swings it to Cassidy. Back up. As they do the countdown, Maria Baker drives, tries to get it in. Cassidy's going to put up a three-pointer. Bounces off the heel of the rim, goes out. Rebounded by Barley. Hands it off to Wickersham. Wickersham brings it up on the left side of the floor. Yost looks like she was going to set a high pick for her, but didn't. Swings it back to the right to Zebarth. Zebarth back out to Bailey. Barley. Wickersham down, trying to get it into Yost. Fox gets the pass, pushes it up to Rahanic. Rahanic's going to go up, and she's going to get the bucket. Daisy Rahanic with her first two, and the foul is going to go against the... And we'll see who the foul was on. Foul was on number 14, Allison Zebarth, the freshman. Her first foul, team third. Rahanic will go to the line to complete the three-point play. And it runs off the back of the rim. So far, Titans are struggling a little bit from the free throw line. Also into the game is number 20, Izzy Hones back in. Wickersham with the ball over on the left side. She's looking, reverse pivots, swings it back up to Yost, who shoots the three, rims out, rebounded by number 20, Izzy Hone for her first 2 points. 9-5. Ball to Schmidt. Schmidt up to Rahanic. This pass, Cassidy with the ball. Swings it back to Rahanic. Swings it back up to the point. Kicks out to Schmidt. Schmidt from the left side of the floor. And Cassidy is going to get the first foul for the Titans. Little late on the hustle on the rebound. It was a long rebound. Didn't quite get there. Couple more substitution. Clues and Walls and Briggs back into the game. So Wickersham with the ball, brings it up to the left side. Gives it to Yost, down to the corner, cranked up in the corner by number 13, Ellie Wiedenbach. That's her second three. 8-9, or 9-8 in favor of the Titans. This should be a close game, or it has the potential to be a close game. Ball goes into Briggs. Her turnaround, I don't know if they'll have an answer for that. I don't think they have any height that can really contest her inside, so they've got to try and keep her from getting the ball and put pressure on the outside. Ball goes down to Wiedenbach. She tries to get around back out to Hone. Ball's lost. Rahanic with the ball. Walls now will bring the ball up at past half court. Hands it off to Clues. Clues will reverse pivot, come back down the right. And she's called for a traveling by Haskamp. So it'll be Trojan ball with 32 seconds left. The clock is off at this time. So Wiedenbach throws it into Wickersham. Wickersham brings it up on the left side of the court, guarded by Clues. Pick attempt by Hosenbauer. Over to Yost. Yost kicks it inside to Hone. Back out to Wickersham. And Wickersham's going to shoot up the three-pointer. Misses. Walls comes out of the pack with 8 seconds. Past half court with about 7. Kicks it over to Cassidy. Cassidy, and we'll see. They're going to call traveling. Just got a little bit of a hop step in there. Came down on the same foot. And then put her other foot down. So with 2.2, inbounded to Wiedenbach, and that's time runs out in the first quarter. With the score, Titans 11 and the Trojans 8. Like we were saying, this could potentially have a good, be a big game. Although the Titans did beat late in the season the Trojans 51-43. The Trojans have played some pretty good ball, it looks like, along the way. They were able to defeat Hanson. I'm just trying to look for the score here. Hanson was one of the teams that the Titans had lost to. They beat Hanson in the second game of the season, 53-37, and we lost to them, I think, 39-34. So to start the second quarter, it will Reagan Clues, Caitlin Briggs, Michaela Cassidy, Emily Fox, and Hallie Schmidt. Coming out for the Titans, Ellie Wiedenbach, Sydney Wickersham, Yost, Izzy Hone, and number 10, Tia Hosenbauer. So Wickersham with the ball, coming around to the right side. They're looking inside, and they're going to call Hosenbauer for a travel at the point. It looks like they want to go inside, but they're not really making a look inside, but not passing the ball. Ball goes over to Schmidt on the right side, swings it back up to Fox, over to Clues on the left. She gets the ball into, and Schmidt will put it up on the left side. Clues runs the ball down, just out hustles everybody. Fox with the ball on the point. She's going to cross it over, hand it off to Clues. Clues is going to try and drive in the middle. Foul is going to be on Ellie Wiedenbach. Her first, team fourth. The Titans will take the ball under the basket on the right-hand side, or the side closest to us. Cassidy is looking, kicks it out to Fox. She'll crank a three-pointer, rims out, hits off the back. Ball is rebounded by Izzy Hone. Over to Wickersham. Wickersham will bring the ball around. High pick by Hosenbauer. Hosenbauer with the ball over the left side. Down in the corner to number 21. And Emily Fox with a nifty move for her first 2 points of the game. Now into the game two is number 21, Amber Albrecht. Hosenbauer with the ball. Albrecht now throws it over to Hone. Trying to pass it into Wiedenbach. Went off one of the Titans' hands and goes out. Back into the game are McIntosh and number 2, Barley. In for the Titans are Walls, Baker, and it looks like Rahanic. Sounds like the Titans fans are starting to get into it. Usually they don't get rolling until the second half, so McIntosh with the ball in the corner. She crosses it over, kicks it down in the corner. Little hop step there. Ball rebounded by Hosenbauer, but Maria Baker throws it way ahead of Caitlin Briggs for a turnover. 13-8 with 6:26 left. Wickersham with the ball. She'll bring it up on the left side. Guarded by Fox. Attempted pick. They get it over across court to Hosenbauer. Hosenbauer back up to Yost. Looked like she was looked at the three. Seem a little bit out of sorts. Don't know where they want to pass it to. Looking for some backdoor. Good close out there by Daisy Rahanic to tip the ball out. It'll still be Trojan ball. Back into the game. Out goes, it looks like, Barley, and in comes number 12, Wickersham. Or number 13. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. Daisy Rahanic with the ball. And she gets two. This is what I talked about, is that the Titans can play some transition basketball, get the ball up and down. Wickersham dribbles past Fox. They drop back in. Fox intercepts the pass. She's going to go one-on-one. Turns it over. Looked like she wanted to almost dunk the ball. Daisy Rahanic comes back up and steals the ball. Fox with the ball. Swings it over to Walls. You got pile up underneath. You got two girls trying to post up. Maria Baker goes up, and she gets her first 2 points of the game. Maria Baker. Timeout on the floor, called by the Trojan coach. Brooks Saylor wants to talk it over. It looks like it's a full timeout. So with 5:18, the Trojans don't want this game to get away from them. we didn't get a chance to announce the cheerleaders for the Trojans. Rachel Mahoney, Madison Zwindler, Lizzie Kinnenberg, Kayla Negebauer, Kennedy Heidinger, and Summer Sloan. It's bad enough having a cold, but when you have to talk this much, your voice dries out a little bit. So, we're back. It looks like Wickersham, Hone, Zebarth, Wickersham with the ball, Wiedenbach, and I can't quite see who the other one is. So, there's going to be a foul on the plate. Looks like it's going to be on Emily Fox. And that's what's on. Titans' third foul. Ball comes into Hosbauer. She'll swing it over to Wickersham. Back up to Hosbauer. Over to Wickersham. She looks inside, gets it, and it looks like number 24, Emma Yost, picks up. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Got some things heating up here. I know you can still hear me. Reagan Clues is on the free throw line shooting a two-shot foul as she was fouled by Emma Yost on the drive to the basket. It's going to be more like the radio now. Reagan Clues' second shot is up and good. Score is 19-10. Wickersham with the ball on the right side. She dribbles to the middle of the court, guarded by Fox. She's going to reverse, come back to the middle of the floor, swings it over to Hosbauer. Hosbauer kicks it down in the corner, tries to get it into Yost. Yost guarded by Walls. And Cassidy, she turns to the left and banks one off, and she's got 4 points now. 19-12. Clues with the ball up front. Cassidy now hands it off. Fox dribbles to the right, passes it over to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Cassidy. Over to Fox. Fox crosses over, drives, and miscatches a pass, and she fouls number 13, Ella Wiedenbach. It'll be her first foul. Back into the game, Briggs, Baker, and Rahanic. So it's Fox, Schmidt, Rahanic, Baker, and Briggs. Wickersham, Wiedenbach, Hosbauer, Hone, and Yost for the Trojans. Yost on the top of the key with the ball. Gets it to Hone. Hone kicks it down to Wickersham. She throws a backup point. And Yost has 6 points. All in this quarter. Ball over to Schmidt on the right-hand side. Back up to Fox. Fox dumps it down into Briggs. Briggs' shot is on the front of the rim. Rebound by Maria Baker. Out to Fox. Fox puts it up, and Emily Fox hits her first three-pointer. No hesitation. 22-14. Wickersham with the ball. Attempted pick by Wiedenbach. Down in the corner. Wiedenbach and Maria Baker's going to hustle over, and she's going to foul Wickersham. It'll be Maria's second. She goes out of the game, and in comes Michaela Cassidy. There's Yost has just run over to the bench. Something on her arm. I don't know if somebody was bleeding. They just wiped her. So we're going to wait until halftime to restart the visual part of this game. So we'll try and give you the play-by-play. Over on the right side is Wickersham. She gets it down to Yost, kicks it all the way across to Hosbauer. It goes off the back of the rim and out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball. Hallie Schmidt inbounds to Fox. Fox brings it up past half court, guarded by Hosbauer over on the left side. Into Briggs. Briggs up to Cassidy. Fox has got the ball dribbling out front. She steps back, shoots the three, bounces off the front of the rim, rebounded by Wickersham. She's going to bring the ball up past half court, guarded by Fox. Swings it back to Yost. Yost at the top of the key, dribbles into the free throw line. Back over to Wickersham. She's going to bring it back up and around into Hosbauer. Ball bounces up and off of Yost's hand. Ball's turned over. Fox throws it up to Cassidy. Cassidy back to Fox. Fox over to Briggs at the top of the key. On the left side, back into Briggs on the inside. She's having a tough night shooting. Guarded by Yost with 2 minutes and 6 seconds, 22-14. We've got Wickersham with the ball. She swings it back to Yost on the right hand, gets it into Hone. Hone about to, they got two girls out there that look quite a bit alike. It's Wiedenbach and Hosbauer. And it's hard to tell them apart a little bit sometimes. One has a little bit longer hair. So if you see me stuttering in the broadcast, that's the reason why. All right, Reagan Clues is back into the game. She inbounds it to Cammie Walls. Fox and I think Rahonic went out of the game. Nope, Dacey's in there. Clues dribbles to the middle of the floor. Cassidy's got it at the top of the key, swings it over to Walls. Walls is going to drive baseline, and she gets it up and gets it to go. So Haley Fox has 3 points in the game. Wickersham brings it up on the left-hand side of the court. She's looking to the right, guarded by Clues. She drives down, trapped down there by Rahonic and Clues. Barley's back in the game. She gets it up to Hone on the elbow, over to Wiedenbach. Wiedenbach tries to go against the Briggs, who blocks her shot. Walls brings the ball up past half court. She's going to drive all the way, and she's going to go, and the ball is just tipped at the last second by Wiedenbach, or Wickersham, and number 45 has a foul. Caitlin Briggs was called for the foul. So Wickersham brings the ball up on the left side of the court, guarded by Clues. Ball's reversed. She's dribbling out there. It's got to be close to a 5 seconds count. Didn't quite make it there. Barley with the ball way out. The pick set by Yost. Yost with the ball. They get it inside to Hone. Hone kicks it back over into the corner to Barley. Barley puts the ball up. Rebounded by Walls. Got 3 girls out in front for the Titans. Cassidy puts it up, goes off the rim. And there's a travel called on number 13, Ellie Wiedenbach. Turns the ball over. Back into the game for our Hosbauer and McIntosh. Cassidy looking to inbound the ball, gets it into Walls. They've gone to the short lineup. We've got Fox and Rahonic back into the game. Briggs is out of the game. They kick it down to Clues. It looks like Coach Christensen might want to run. We'll see how they match up on the defensive end. Fox has got Yost kicking down in the corner. They're cranking up the three-pointers. Yost gets the rebound. Fouled on the inside. It looked like it was on Michaela Cassidy. If it is, it'll be her second. We'll see. Yes, the foul is on Michaela Cassidy, her second, sending Yost to the line to shoot 2. Yost hits her first one. So she's been the offense for this quarter for the Trojans. She has 7 points now in this quarter. Set to shoot the second one. Quick shot, quick release. She now has 8 points. And I believe that she might be the only one that's scored in this quarter for the Trojans. So Fox will be bringing the ball up. 8 seconds left. Okay. And Walls puts it up. 3 ball goes over the top. Baker's going to put it up in the last second, and it rims out, and that'll end the half. We'll temporarily lose us here for a minute or two, but stay tuned. We have to restart the system so that we can maybe get the visual part of the game back. So bear with us. We've got 10 minutes before the start of the next half.
Your local Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator offers a wide variety of services and support. With harvests around the corner, we offer extended hours and a helping hand to maximize your profit. With our new fertilizer warehouse, we're ready to help when you need us and can make it easy with free farm delivery. Offering feed for your cattle, crystallized brand minerals, and we also have creek feeders available for rent and delivered straight to your farm. Farmers Elevator, helping you with all of your agriculture needs since 1902. Give us a call at 605-236-5233. Your local
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Vernite GM of Mitchell has the right team for the game of life, no matter what the season. From tailgate parties to the final seconds, Vernite GM of Mitchell has you covered with a game-winning lineup from Chevy, Buick, and GMC. Get the home team advantage in selection, sales, and service every time, no matter where you're from. Experience our entire starting lineup on the lot or online anytime at VerniteGM.com. Win big with Vernite GM of Mitchell. Big city inventory, small town pricing.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Now, on to the markets. Bean prices remain the same as expected and down.
Beans? Let's talk about trucks. Get bushels of savings on new Chevy and GMC trucks all month long at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Choose from over 120 heavy and light-duty trucks in stock or arriving soon. Silverado, Sierra, Colorado, or Canyon. Your new truck is waiting at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Shop on the lot or online anytime at VerniteGM.com. Big city inventory, small town pricing.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed.
And we're back. Hopefully you've got the visual part of this game up and running. In the first half, we'll recap some scoring. For the Trojans, they only had 3 players in scoring. Ellie Wiedenbach had 6 points, 2 3-pointers. Izzy Hone had a 2, and the leading scorer for the Trojans is Emma Yost. She has 8 points. For the Titans, a little bit broader group of scorers. Reagan Clues has 2 free throws. Haley Walls is 1 for 2 on free throws and a 2-pointer. She's got 3 points. Maria Baker's got 2. Michaela Cassidy's got 2. Daisy Rehanik's got 4. Emily Fox, she has 7. And Caitlin Briggs has 4 to round out. And I would say that it's been a slow shooting night for the Titans. As usual, Caitlin Briggs, when the ball goes inside, gets a double team. So, we had to restart our whole system to get everything. We see our officials are back. Tonight is Jersey night. I see Colby Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. We're just keeping them apart. Dirk Nowitzki, Christian Leitner. I even see the worm down there, Dennis Rodman. Looks like kids of all ages are wearing different uniforms. Some guys are wearing hockey uniforms to a basketball game, but that's all right. Team support. So we got about 5 seconds before we start the second half. It should be Titan ball, as we've only had the opening. This will be the third possession or jump. So on the alternating possession rule, ball goes into Fox. Swings it over to Cassidy. Back out to the top of the key. Rahanic to Walls. Fox over Cassidy. Walls with the ball. She dribbles in. She's going to get the layup. Oh, it rolls off the front of the rim. Wickersham with the ball. She passes it up to Hosbauer. Hosbauer's going to drive in, shoot the 15-footer. Up and on. Cassidy with the rebound. Gets it off to Walls. Walls is going to dribble to the right side. Got it off to Fox. Fox will bring it back up in the middle, up to Rahanic on the pick and roll. And the ball will go off Wickersham and go out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. The ball's going to come out to Fox in the corner, back into Rahanic. Rahanic's going to kick it out, but Yost gets her hands on it. She intercepts it. She's cut off from the basket by Cassidy on a good hustle. I am sorry. But the ball goes out, goes to the Trojan, then to Yost. Yost up to Wickersham. Wickersham back to Yost in the middle. She's going to reverse pivot and kiss it off the glass. She's picking up where she left off in the first half. She now has 10 points and first two of the second half. Ball goes into Briggs in the high post. Back up to Fox. Fox over to Rahanic at the free throw line, over to Walls. Walls gets it inside to Briggs, who misses, but rebounded on the backside by Michaela Cassidy. She gets her second points of the game. And the foul will go on Hone. Izzy Hone with her second foul, team first of the half. So Cassidy will go in to shoot and try and complete the three-point play. Ball is up and in. 27-18, 6:44. Yost inbounds the ball to Hosbauer. Hosbauer brings it up. Past Wickersham's pick. Back to the point to Wickersham. Wickersham looking down, gets it inside the hole, kicks it out to Hosbauer, into Yost. Guarded down. And they try to get the penalty pass. Briggs gets it out to Fox. She's going to do a step back. Oh, it looked like she might crank it. Schmidt into the game. Walls gets it out to Fox. Fox is going to bring it back out to the point, gets it into Rahanic. Swings it over to Schmidt on the right side. Back out to Walls, up to Fox. Looks inside, swings it all the way over to Schmidt. Just inside the three-point arc, misses. Ball rebounded by number 13, Wiedenbach. Up in the corner to Hosbauer. Hosbauer closely guarded by Schmidt. Wiedenbauer, sounding like the crowd's starting to get into it. Wickersham comes around on the other side. Yost would swing it down in the corner to Wiedenbach. Fox just about picks that off. Really anticipated pretty well. Wiedenbach into Yost. She gets that little elbow in around the hip, and she's able to get around. Fox brings the ball up past court. Guarded by Wiedenbach. Over to Walls inside. Briggs left-handed, up and in. Caitlin Briggs with her first 2 points of the second half. She has 6 points in the game. Wickersham with the ball. Way over on the right-hand side. Looking for somebody to pass to into Hone. Hone's not sure where to go with it. She kicks it back out. Back into Yost. Down to Hone from Hosbauer. Wickersham's got the ball. She reverse pivots. Tries to put the ball up and in. And the ball went off of Hone and Walls' hand, so it'll be Trojan ball. Into the game, Bennett McIntosh and number 21, Amber Albrecht. Couple of junior girls. Ball comes into McIntosh, and there's a foul on the play. It looked like Hallie Schmidt, when the ball got in, got beat up to the inside, but was able to foul and not allow an easy basket. Out goes Daisy Rahonic, and in comes Reagan Clues. She's a junior. Ball goes out to Yost. Yost up to Wickersham. They ran Albrecht. Wickersham's going to come around the corner. Doesn't get it. Schmidt gets the rebound. She's going to get it up. Forces it up forward to Clues. Clues is up and out. Kicks it out to Fox at the top of the key. And splashes it in for three. She now has 10 points in the game. Wickersham crowds into it. Hellsbauer dribbles down over to Albrecht, or Yost from the top. Hallie Schmidt with her second rebound of this half. Fox gets the ball up, chipped out of bounds. Nope, not quite. And Albrecht tries to throw up the line to Hone, but the ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Titan ball at about half court. Couple substitutions. Back in the game is Wiedenbach. So it looks like it's Hosbauer, Wiedenbach, Albrecht, and Wickersham. For the Titans, Fox into Clues. Clues to Cassidy. Back out to Clues. She drives in, puts it up over Yost. And back in Maria Baker's into the game, and I think she just picked up a foul. It should be her third, as Hosbauer tries to get to the basket. I've got her down for, they've only got her down for one. Okay, first foul. First foul of the second half. I hope I'm saying this right. Tia Hosbauer, the sophomore, rims one out. She'll get a second shot here. She has yet to score in the game. But she puts the second one in, making the score 32-19. Ball pushed up on the right side to Reagan Clues. Gets it inside to Cassidy. She'll go around, and she looked like she was fouled by Yost. And it looks like they're letting them play now. Hone bringing the ball up, passes it up to Wiedenbach. They're a little bit freer. And Hone spins and scores. It looked like she took about too many steps, but she gets the bucket. And she gets the steal. She's come alive all of a sudden. Passes it up to Hosbauer. Hosbauer is going to go in. And they're going to get Emily Fox with the foul, sending Hosbauer to the line. So that is the third Titan foul of the quarter. Fox's first of the game. This will be Hosbauer's second attempt at the line. Rims out much like the first one. Rims out the first one. Coach Seiler passes the ball back to Haskamp. Back out of the game goes Albrecht. And into the game is number 32, Brill Bruning. And she hits her second one. She now has 2 points in the game. Fox with the ball, brings it over to the left side to Schmidt. And, the Parkston crew is doing the dribble, pass. And Reagan Clues ties up Hosbauer, so it should be Parkston ball with 2:58 left in the third quarter. A couple goes out in substitution. Caitlin Briggs is back in. Daisy Rahonic, Reagan Clues, Walls, and Michaela Cassidy for the Titans. Hosbauer brings the ball up with Wiedenbach, Wickersham, Hone, and I think Yost. Looks kind of like the starting lineup of the game. Wiedenbach into Yost, bounces it off her face. Rahonic's pass just about went out of bounds, but Walls gets it. And Walls gets it up and off. They're letting the contact go now. I don't know if that'll favor one team or not, but Yost comes galloping by. And she is called for the travel. She had a little bit of a hop skip in there. It looked like she hopped and came down and took 2 steps, and you're only allowed 1. Now they're going to a half-court trap as Walls gets the ball up past half-court. I think they wanted a traveling. Ball goes into Briggs. Briggs is double-teamed as usual. And Haley Walls hits a 3. 35-22. Coach Seiler wants to have a timeout. We'll see what they call. 30-second timeout. So that's her second 30-second timeout with 2:08 left. A little bit more aggressive defense, a little bit more carelessness by the Titans. A couple turnovers. We've got our other officials down on the sideline discussing what's going on. I think they're trying to tell the kids in their uniforms to get back into the game. Got Cody, Mr. Mikkinen, Mr. Tobin down there. Then there's Mr. Niles too. They're all officials down there, helping our officials out tonight. So Hosbauer will inbound the ball to Wickersham again. She'll bring it up to the middle of the court. Guarded by Clues, left side again. Closely guarded by Clues. And pressure. Yost back over to Wickersham, down in the corner to Hosbauer. And up on the point by Wiedenbach, and she hits her 3rd triple of the game. She's got 9 points. Still the half-court trap. Over the ball goes up and over to Clues, down to Cassidy. Wickersham's able to get the pass from Rahanic to Briggs and tip it out of bounds, but it'll be Titan ball with 28 seconds on the shot clock. Walls will take the ball up. They go to a line inbounds. Hone intercepts it. And they're going to call a hold. There were 2 of them there, Schmidt, and it's like second foul on Hallie Schmidt. It'll be the team's 4th foul. Reagan Clues will go out. Emily Fox will come back in. The Titan defense has been pretty good. 10-point spread right now, 35-25. Wickersham looked at the basket down in the corner to Wiedenbach. She gets a little hop in there. They don't call it. She catches, hops, and then goes to shoot. Of course, she doesn't take another step, so Walls with another 3-pointer. Rahanic gets the rebound. Ball is just not falling inside for the Titans. Wickersham bringing the ball up. She's going to go in tight. No foul. She just dribbled herself into 2 Titans that were just standing there and loses the ball. She got the ball between them and got it out and just wasn't able to bring the ball up. Like I say, they're letting the contact go both ways, so it depends on which side of the team. Ball goes into Briggs. Briggs is going to bank it in, even guarded by 2. She's got 8 points now. She's a tough cookie to stop because she's got a few different shots. She's quick enough and gets a lot of good moves up and off. She's just kind of playing the middle of the zone there. Playing a 1-3, it looks like. And Hone's shot falls short. Ball's going to go up to Rahanic. She's between 2. Ball rolls off. Ball rebounded by Wickersham. She's going to bring it up. Fox guarding her. Kicks it over to the right side to Hosbauer, guarded by Schmidt. Trapped there by Schmidt and Fox. Wiedenbach got the ball. 10 seconds, 9, 8. Wickersham over to Wiedenbach. She's going to try and force it up. And she's going to get a foul. It looks like it's on Hallie Schmidt. It would be her 3rd foul with 3.7 sends Tia Hosbauer, the sophomore, to the basket. She's got 2 She's made the second one of 2. She hits the first one this time. She's got 3 points now. Into the game is Bennett McIntosh, Shaylee Tobin, and I think that's it. So 1 for each team comes in. Hosbauer to shoot the second. Up and in. She now has 4 points. There's 3.7 seconds. They're going to up the pressure. They're not going to let. She dribbles past, gets a half-court shot up and off. Oh, hits off the side of the rim. Pretty close. She's a very talented young lady as a 7th grader. So the scoring so far, Hosbauer has 4 points. Wiedenbach has 6 in the game. She got a 3-pointer. Hone has got 4 points. And Yost has 10 to round out the Trojan scoring. Titans, Clues has got 2. Walls has got 6. Baker's got 2. Michaela Cassidy's got 5. Rahanik's got 4. Emily Fox has 10. And Caitlin Briggs has 8. 37-27, 10-point lead for the Titans as we go into the final quarter. It's really been a good game. Some youthful mistakes for both teams, but you don't see a senior on the Trojan roster, and you see 3 or 4 over here on the Titan side, but only 2 of them are really starters. And the crowd's into it now as they yell, "Go Big White!" Over Walls with the ball on the right side, down to Fox. Gonna come around, and they run that play just about every game, and Caitlin Briggs with 2 from a pass from, and there's a timeout on the floor. Official as Bennett McIntosh. She's wearing a face mask. I don't know if she's got banged in the face and got hurt. Hosbauer with the ball. She's on the right side of the floor. She drives in, shoots the 10-footer. Floater. Yost with the rebound. Yost doesn't get it. Cassidy, and it looks like they're going to call Izzy Hone. She just got there like a 1/10 of a second late and came over the back, and she'll have her second foul of the game. I had her for 2 already, so I don't know. Caitlin Briggs gets another easy 2-pointer as I don't think that the Trojans were quite ready. 41-27. Wickersham guarded by Fox. Ball goes over. Hosbauer up the point. Rogue Clues guarding Wickersham on the left side, or right side. Yost with the ball up to Wiedenbach, partially blocked by Fox. She makes things happen. And she crosses court to Clues. Clues going to drive in. Misses. Ball brought up court by Hone. Hone's going to kick it over to Wiedenbach. Back into Hone in the post. Kicks it over to Wickersham. Wickersham goes through her hand. Walls gets the ball, kicks it up to Fox. Fox crosses half court, shoots the 3-pointer. Up and off the back of the rim. Clues with the rebound. She is fouled by Izzy Hone, the junior, and we'll see because they put it up on the screen and she now has 2. I had her, 3. So Rick Clues will go to the line. She's been 2 for 2. She is now 3 for 3 at the line. In comes Daisy Rahanik, out goes Michaela Cassidy. In comes Barley and I didn't see who the other player, number 32, Bruning for the for the Trojans. There's somebody else supposed to come in because they blew the whistle. 43-27. Wickersham dribbles in, gets underneath, and she'll be fouled by Caitlin Briggs. She's trying to go a little up and under, gets the foul. Caitlin Briggs' second foul. First of the second half. The Titans now have 6 fouls, so the next time they'll go into the bonus. Wickersham, Sydney Wickersham, the junior, puts it up and in. Surprisingly enough, that's her first points of the game, as much as she handles the ball. I think she's only taken a 3-pointer, rims out, and Daisy Rahani comes up with the ball, gets it over to Fox. They're looking up. They're going to pass it up the floor to Briggs, who was hustling up. She reverse pivots and scores between two Trojans. 45-28. This is how they win, is that they get going and make things happen. Barley with the ball. Yost way out high. Swings it down to Wickersham. Wickersham kicks it back out. Bowls over Barley's hand. And just enough, I think she tipped it. I think the ball was tipped going out to her. I don't think it was a bad pass, but I think Fox got her hand on the ball and then barely tried to get it before it went out. Fox with the ball, coming up. Back into the game is Walls. And Rahanic, let's see, they're going to call the jump ball. And that should be Titan ball here. Nope, take that back. They had it at the start of the fourth quarter. It will be Parkston ball. With 5:51. Wickersham brings it up on the left side of the floor. She reverse pivots, set a pick up top by Zebarth, and Yost is going to crank one up from the outside. Caitlin Briggs just brings it down over the top of Wiedenbach. A little bit of a height disadvantage. Fox stopped, pulled up her dribble way up high. Walls has got the ball, dribbling up the right side. She's going to turn the corner, and she tries to cross-court pass it to Caitlin Briggs. Wickersham or Yost got her hands in on the ball and out. In the game is now for the Trojans is Albrecht. And it looks like Reagan Clues is back into the game along with Hallie Schmidt. Again, the Titans are going with that smaller lineup. Maybe they're going to look to try and get some transition points. Down to the corner to Schmidt, into Cassidy. She's going to go right up face-to-face with Yost. Yost is going to be called for her second foul. It'll send Michaela Cassidy, who has 5 points on the game, to the line. She completed the 3-point play earlier, so she's perfect on her free throws right now. Up and in. Titans had a little bit of free throw woes earlier, but seemed to have put a string together here with Clues and Cassidy putting the ball up and in. Her second one is up and good. She now has 7 points in the game. Wickersham with the ball, brings it up past half court. Guarded by Fox. Switch off with Clues. Into the ball goes Yost. Back out to Wickersham. Cross court to Hosbauer. She puts it up. And up and off. Albrecht comes in and gets a rebound, puts it up. Unable to get it. Walls comes out of the ball. The herd with the ball. Hands it off to Fox over to Clues on the left side. She double dribbles. He called carrying the ball, but she actually double dribbled the ball. She had both hands of the ball. She was going to pass the ball, and I think Fox took her eyes off her, so she just added another dribble with 2 hands. Wickersham with the ball. Hosbauer sets the pick up high. Hosbauer with the ball, dribbles over to the right side, looking down court, gets the ball into Yost. Yost throws that elbow, and they caught her this time. She's done a little bit of that the whole thing, where she gets her elbow in underneath and uses it to hook the player so that they can't move in transition defense. A lot of guys you'll see that will drop their hand down around the knee when they make that kind of move, and it's hard to pick up a lot of times. But she was pretty flagrant. She just kind of threw her shoulder. A little bit of frustration, I think, on Yost is that not being able to get the ball. Caitlin Briggs on the pass from Clues. she should have about 14 points now. Wickersham over to Hosbauer, over to Wiedenbach. Wiedenbach down into Yost, double team down there. They're not going to let her get any easy points. Wickersham over to Hosbauer. Hosbauer down to Wiedenbach, puts up a quick three, comes off. Hosbauer runs down the rebound. Looks inside to Wickersham, but doesn't. Yost got the ball at the free throw, down into Wickersham, and she tries to cross it, across the lane to Hone, and it goes out of bounds. 3:48 left in the game, 49-30 or 28. Ball comes into Wiedenbach, into Wickersham, or Yost passes it in, and Wickersham just can't seem to find the rim. Fox is going to go hard, draws the defense, tries to dish it off to Daisy Rahanic, kind of goes off her hands. The way you like to see an offense being run, guys dishing the ball to other guys that are hustling on the floors, or gals hustling on the floors. Over to Hosbauer. Hosbauer dribbles it back to the right side, kicks it into the corner to Yost. Yost puts up a three off the front of the rim, rebounded by Fox. Long rebound. It's going to be a race, and Fox puts in two. She's got 12 points. Wickersham brings the ball up past half court. Goes around the right side. Tries to get it up and in. Trapped down there by Briggs. Hone dribbles into the middle, and they're going to call Reagan Clues for a hold. It'll send Izzy Hone to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as the Titans are now in the bonus. The Trojans have a couple fouls yet to give to get into the bonus. Into the game are Maria Baker and Hallie Schmidt. You got Daisy Rahani, Caitlin Briggs. Hone's shot is up and in. She now has 5 points in the game. She's been really working hard on both defense and offense, and she hits her second. Ball goes out to Walls. Walls, they're going to go back to the trap. She dribbles right on past number 14, Zebarth, and gets the bucket. I have her now down for 8 points. Ball is up and in. I believe that was Zebarth with the ball. I took my eyes down for a second. Schmidt with the ball. Stop. Ball. Wickersham. Pass was intended to Rahanic. It'll be Wickersham second. All fouls will be shooting fouls, except unless it's a charge, a player control foul. Ball to Schmidt. Schmidt into Baker at the free throw line. Over to Walls. Looking inside. Now she has three players guarding her. And Daisy Rahanic doing what she's supposed to do. Put the ball, catch, and shoot. If they're going to triple team, then Rahanic has openings to put the ball up. Zebarth with the ball, crosses it down to Hone. Hone to Wickersham. Wickersham blocked by Briggs. Ball gets up to Rahanic. Rahanic kicks it back out to Walls. Walls over to Schmidt. Schmidt comes around the corner. Pass intended, goes up. Walls gets it. 20 seconds. Baker down into Briggs. High-low game. Briggs just continues to be unstoppable underneath. They get the one-on-one matchup, and I don't know if there's many players that'll be able to guard her one-on-one. Rahanic gets the ball, gets it up to Maria Baker. Maria Baker puts it up left-handed, and it goes in. She has 4 points in the game. And both teams are mass substituting. So you got Hannah Barley, number 21, Amber Albrecht back in the game, number 32, Brell Bruning, looking to see who's on the far, number 30, Faith Oakley, and number 32, got her already, and number 51, Joel, looks like Barcher. In for the Titans, number 14, Morgan Boyd. Number 3, Shyla Tobin. Number 30, Naomi Mart. Number 12, Krista Glanzer guarding the ball right now on the kick out. Barley's shot is up and over. Glanzer rebounds the ball, looking for a little help as she gets trapped. Morgan Boyd will bring the ball up past half court. She's going to dribble right down, puts the shot up from the free throw line, and it is going to be, it'll stay Titan ball. Looks like the last two players, number 14, Allison Zebarth, and let's see, number 30, that's Faith Oakley. Number 32, Bruning, yep, I thought they substituted too. Number 22, Lindsay Roth is the other player that got in. Another jump ball. It'll be Titan ball with 35 seconds left. They're running a 4 across the bottom. Looking, right there as the ball goes into, I don't know why she hesitated to shoot. Now into the game also is Caitlin Sandlin for the Titans. Ball goes in, number 32. Burning shot goes up and off. It'll be Trojan ball underneath the basket with 20 seconds. Ball back over to Bruning. She puts up the 3, bounces off the back of the rim, rebounded by Krista Glanzer. She's going to bring the ball up, 10 seconds left. We'll see if she can get it up past, gets it up to Boyd. Boyd in, looks across, throws it over the head of Sandlin and Naomi Mart. And that's their game. 59-32 in favor of the Titans. Give me a second and I'll recap the score. Tia Hosbauer finished with 4. Sydney Wickersham finished with 1. Ellie Wiedenbach finished with 3 threes. She had 9. Allison Zebarth had 2. Looks like these are unofficial. Izzy Holden had 6. And Yost ended with 10. For the Titans, Reagan Clues ended with 4 free throws. Hallie Walls ended with 8. Maria Baker had 4. And that was a presentation. I didn't quite catch what they were saying. Let's see. Michaela Cassidy ended with 7. Daisy Rehanek had 6. Emily Fox had, looks like 12. And Caitlin Briggs, the big scorer for the night, I have her for 18 points, bringing the score 59-32. I do not have, when the next game is, do you know? I think it's next Tuesday too. I think it will go to the round of 16, the Sweet 16. We don't have a location yet. We have to find out if McCook Central beat Parker and the other teams in the other regions. So from Dave Grody, Jim, Mr. Fink, and Mr. Anderson, the technical support tonight, we wish you a good night.